Question 5 involved taking 2 questions off some GCSE papers and was definitely the worst done paper, the worst done question in the whole paper. This quadratic equation here, it does just say 5x squared. So if I take away 10x from both sides and I take away 4 from both sides, I see it in the classic quadratic style. It has hinted that this isn't going to factorise, so we're not going to be able to do that. So you could use your minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, or simply grab your calculator again. Menu, quadratics, polynomial of degree 2, we're looking at 5, minus 10, and minus 4, and it gives our answers as 5 plus 3 root 5 over 5, and 5 minus 3 root 3 over 5. You could even cancel that down. We could say 5 divided by 5 is 1, so I've got 1 plus or minus 3/5 of root 5. But that was quite disappointing, that one. This one here, again, there are a few sloppy answers for this one here, that when we square this, we do not get k add 5, because we've got to remember that there is a middle term here. Now, yeah, root k times root k, that is k. And root 5 times root 5, that is 5. But the bit that some people forgot was this middle bit here. Square root of 5 times the square root of k. And you get another one of those. You get a second square root of 5 times the square root of k. And so my final answer here is going to be k plus 5 plus 2 lots of the square root of 5k. Those two things together. There's one of them, then there's 2 of them. So 2 root. And this one here from the exam paper, again, very, very difficult. Very few people get spotting that this was all to do with powers of 2. That this one here says 2 to the power of x. But 8, you know 8 is 2 cubed. So this is 2 cubed to the power of 3/4. And you also know that 16 is 2 to the power of 4. So we've got 2 to the power of 4. I can't quite read it there, but it's all to the power of a 5th. Now, multiplying these indices powers here gives us 2 to the 4/5 times 2 to the x equals 2 to the 9/4. So now everything's got a power of 2, and that means that 4/5 plus x is equal to 9/4. X is equal to 9/4, take away 4/5. Now, if you can work the fractions, brilliant, work with the fractions. If you can't, don't panic, just type in 9/4, take away 4/5, and it will tell you that you've got, whoops, I put 20/5, sorry. It's 29 over 20. We accepted 1.45 because that is an exact decimal answer, but do be careful about changing things to decimals.